Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boxers do come and go, but this wasn't the average relationship with a contracted boxer. This was special. Conor was as close as he could have been to being part of the family.
All right, Zuffa Boxing. They who got the golden egg, so to speak. Maybe I'll use it, should have a different title, but that's the one that I'm going to run with for this. This is going to be a deep dive into Zuffa Boxing, the UFC's boldest move into boxing. Now, boxing is one of the world's oldest and most storied professional sports, but in 2020, 25 to 26, a new force arrived to shake the landscape. Zuffa Boxing, a promotion powered by the same people who built the UFC, now aims to redefine how boxing is broadcast, marketed, and monetized. Today we unpacked who Zuffa Boxing is, why it matters, the controversy around it, and what it could mean for the future of the sweet science, pugilism. Zuffa Boxing is a professional boxing promotion founded by the UFC president and CEO Dana White and Saudi entertainment leader Turki Al-Sheikh, operating under TKA Group Holdings, the parent company of UFC and WWE. The name Zuffa came from the original company that bought the UFC in 2001, and now it's been repurposed as a boxing brand that aims to bring a unified, organised structure to a sport long fractured by promoters, sanctioning bodies, and competing networks. In September 2025, Zuffa Boxing stepped onto the biggest stage possible, promoting a mega event between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford at Allegiant Stadium. According to the official website, Zuffa Boxing promotes and promises fewer weight classes, premium storytelling, and the best fighting, the best. What sets Zuffa Boxing apart immediately is media rights. They signed a long-term broadcast agreement with Paramount Plus and CBS, meaning fans in the US, Canada, and Latin America can watch Zuffa's events on Paramount streaming platform. This deal runs alongside a massive deal Paramount already has for UFC content, meaning both boxing and MMA are now under one broadcasting roof for many fans. 2026 will feature at least 12 Zuffa Boxing fights cards, giving the promotion regular visibility instead of sporadic pay-per-view only events. And we've seen that they've just poached Conor Benn from Eddie Hearn, and I take it that he will be part of one of those fight cards. Apparently he's got a one-fight deal. You'll see my other videos on the channel. Zuffa also staged its first debut card at the UFC Apex in January 2026, a strategic move to leverage UFC's existing infrastructure and fan base. One of the most dramatic moments in boxing in early 2026 came when Conor Benn, a top British welterweight contender, left longtime promoter Matchroom Boxing to sign with Zuffa Boxing. Benn said the opportunity with Zuffa was simply one I couldn't refuse, and expressed ambitions for legacy fights. The move wasn't without controversy. It prompted critical remarks from rival promoter Barry Hearn, who called Benn's exit classless. So Barry Hearn, I believe, is the father of Eddie Hearn, who you've seen many comments on this channel. In addition to Benn, Zuffa has signed other notable boxers across weight classes and continues to expand its roster, a signal that it is more than a one-event fad. But not everyone is thrilled. Passionate voices within boxing have raised concerns, some arguing that fighters joining Zuffa could lose access to traditional world titles under major sanctioning bodies. Legendary promoter Eddie Hearn even described early Zuffa showings as absolute, questioning the quality versus established boxing promotions. Fans on social media have echoed similar sentiments, calling some events empty and hollow with more spectacle than substance. The tension highlights a core challenge for Zuffa Boxing. Can a UFC-style structure truly work in boxing without losing what makes boxing unique? Why Zuffa Boxing matters. Boxing has long suffered from fragmented promotion, fighters stuck with legacy promoters, confusing rankings across 4 sanctioning bodies, and inconsistent media exposure. Zuffa's approach, backed by major broadcast deals and centralised promotion strategy, could streamline that model, bring in consistent scheduling and wider global exposure. It could also challenge other promotions, forcing them to innovate to keep up. But there are risks. Fighters could sacrifice traditional championship paths. Purists may reject the UFC-style branding and competition, and things could get even more complicated. So what's next? Looking ahead, Zuffa Boxing plans multiple cards in 2026, deeper talent signings, and potentially more blockbuster matchups if they can build momentum. If Zuffa Boxing can maintain consistent quality, sign top fighters, and deliver compelling matchups, its impact on the sport could be lasting, reshaping how fans around the world consume boxing. Some fans even speculate about future heavyweight super fights under the Zuffa banner, including names like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. While unconfirmed, it shows the level of ambition within the boxing community. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, because I think Tyson Fury is with Frank Warren and Anthony Joshua's with Eddie Hearn. And I don't think Eddie Hearn's going to let this happen again. I don't think Eddie Hearn's going to let any more of his fighters leave. I'm not sure that's going to happen, mate. I don't know about that. But Zuffa Boxing is one of the boldest experiments in combat sports today, merging UFC's promotional muscle with the historic world of boxing. Whether it thrives or struggles, it has already stirred debate, attracted star talent, and captured global attention. For boxing fans, 2026 could be one of the most fascinating years the sport has seen in a generation. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know your take. Can Zuffa Boxing truly change the sport of boxing? Yeah, big up everybody. Thanks for looking at all the videos on the channel. The channel is really growing. Really appreciate it. Conor Benn leaves Eddie Hearn. I had to do this and discuss Zuffa Boxing. What's going on over there? What's this all about? How comes you're getting the big stars? But anyway, for now, do you know what? I'm not done talking, actually. Let's look at this. So apparently they've got Joe Testatori, Max Kellerman, Andrew Ward, Heidi Androl, Molly Karim, Antonio Tava, Mike Coppinger, Mark Kriegel, Skipper Kelp, and Joe Martinez on Paramount Plus. Big names. Yeah, I'm not going to show you that. But yeah, seems like Dana White's doing a few things over there. But anyway, yeah, do you know what? For now, done talking. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And big up everybody watching the channel. Done talking.